Hello Libra, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. Sun, Moon, and Rising, new energies, positive energies. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, new energies, and I hope positive energies. Full Celtic Cross. As you know, this will not resonate with all Libras, but I hope to reach the majority. And I always look for a positive reading, but I also give an honest one, okay? We'll see what the path is and see what maybe you could do about it or embrace it. Some of you, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You're not feeling like you have a lot of independence in life, and maybe you're feeling like gain hasn't come in yet. Maybe you're waiting for more money to come in and it's taking its time. Could have a lot, like I said, with independence. You're trying to regain independence, or you miss your independence, all kind of things. Subject at hand, the King of Cups. Some of you may be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot more like a Pisces type energy, but it's actually someone who is very, very emotionally sound when they're in the upright. And maybe you're wanting this. Maybe you're wanting this in life from other people. But like I said, you could be dealing with a water sign. What's crossing it? The 5 of Pentacles. Someone is feeling left out. Someone is feeling like they don't have enough money. Someone feels like there's not a lot of stability in this situation. What crowns you are the Gold, the Sun in reverse. It's more what's crowning you. You're trying to become more happy, but you're just not quite there. I'm getting this for a lot of the signs, so something that is out there is the Wheel of Fortune. Your luck is changing with the foundation, okay? Past position, 2 of Swords. You may have seen things clearly. You may be trying to put your swords down with the 2 of Swords in reverse. You may be avoiding something in some way to make a decision for some of you. But I see it like you're trying to put your swords down. You're trying to regain, like I said, more money, more independence, and you're trying to be more happy, and you're trying to take in new luck, which does seem to come in. Some of you also in the past position could unblock somebody that you had blocked before. Could be someone in the very near future. Is the 6 of Cups energy. Someone from the past that maybe your memories were kind of soured from. Maybe they hurt you in some way, and you're having them, you're reliving, you're remembering those things, you know, in the near future. You're going to remember it. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So, the warning with this card is trying to regain stability. Keep on going for stability and not for negative memories. It also could be that you may be dealing with a earth type energy, female possibly, but it could be male or female. It's just more of a feminine energy where you may be dealing with a person that's not very secure around you, you know, or you may be dealing with them in some way. What is coming towards you, or the outside environment that is causing this? Something ended. Something went away from you, you know. Something on the outside coming in. Your hopes and fears is the Hierophant. The Hierophant means you could be you're hoping to go to some spiritual leader, someone that could guide you in some way. It also could be that you're wanting more stability in your life and conformity. You want something to be normal, you know. In the end, you got the 10 of Wands. You feel like you're carrying a burden. I'm thinking you're going to hear of an ending on the outside. Someone that you had actually kind of negative memories about. For some of you, you may have been dealing with someone who lost all their finances. That could be why that 9 of Pentacles is there. You may be dealing with somebody else that's going through this. But it looks like your luck is changing in your own world. But something comes up from the past, and you may hear about something also, but let me find out for sure. Someone you could have blocked in the past, and maybe you were considering to unblock for some of you. But you got the King of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles crossing it. I need 2 cards for Libra. 2 cards. Knight of Cups, again, the water type energy, possibly someone emotional, someone you had a failed situation with, someone you are thinking about still, or they're thinking about you, but I'm thinking you're thinking about them. This Cups energy. Like I said, it's probably mostly male, but it could be female. Someone that was feeling left out, someone that made you feel left out and abandoned. A failed situation. You're thinking about what possibly went wrong, or they are towards you. What crowns you the goal, you're just wanting to be happy again with the sun in reverse. You're trying to make that for you. You're still going through the motions. So the sun in reverse, I need 2 cards, please. The Hierophant, Ace of Swords. You're trying to regain, like I said, happiness, but it's like the motivation is still a little off. You know, you may be avoiding going to someone that is of a healer. You may, like I said, feel a little stagnant towards that. I mean, you really suffered a lot with somebody that you had negative memories, but your luck, your own self is changing your perspective in life, your whole idea of life and where you're at in life. Your luck is changing. So the Wheel of Fortune is the foundation. I need 2 cards, please. The Tower, Ace of Cups. You're going to hear something, okay? Your luck is changing. You're starting new beginnings, but you're going to hear something that is going to really surprise you. Really, they say knock you off your feet, but really surprise you. It's going to leave life a little change, or your perspective of whatever you're hearing about. It's going to leave something changed in your own life. Even though I do see you moving towards better things, your luck is changing, doing new emotional beginnings yourself. You're going to hear something, probably from someone in the past, okay? In the past environment, yeah, you had an argument, and you may have blocked them at one time, and you may have thought of unblocking them, and they may have thought about unblocking you, but the argument was pretty harsh. So it may be that you avoid blocking them also, because with the 5 of Swords attached to it. But I need another card, please. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, messages were not well received at all. He did not find that they were very stable sounding. In the very near future, 6 of Cups energy, you may hear about this person, because I see the Tower card, and I see someone you had past memories with. You can go back as far as childhood sometimes. But I need 2 cards for the 6 of Cups in reverse. The Chariot, something was chaotic with them, with the memories. Could have, excuse me, could have to do with a lover situation. This wants to come out. I'm going to let it. I was looking at this. It's saying to regain your balance and go for your overall stability as a possible future outcome, and advice from the universe. Need another card, please. My voice does come and go. Yeah, you need to regain stability. Go ahead and regain stability. You're going to feel the emotions from this memory, whatever you heard. It's going to leave you a little kind of tense in a way. It's going to leave you a little upset, but still go for your overall 10 of Pentacles. You're still going to be going for that, even though you heard this about someone you have memories in the past. And it could be an ending of some sort with them. Maybe they cut you out. Maybe they got sick, you know. Maybe something came to an ending of the outside that you may hear about. So the ending card. I need 2 cards, please, for Libra. 2 cards. Someone that broke your heart at one time that you had to drop. You heard something ends with them. And I'm not saying, you know, their overall, you know, life, okay? I'm saying something definitely ended with them, that someone caused you heartbreak, and someone that you had dropped before. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the Hierophant in the upright. I need 2 cards, please. You may have to go to an elder in the church if you're into that, or someone of a religious belief system. Maybe you need to go to someone. Maybe you need to talk to somebody. So the Hierophant in the upright, I need 2 cards, please. Could be that you're trying to find someone like this because you want to release a burden. You are carrying one at the end, but you want to release it. King of Pentacles. You trying to take on this energy, or with somebody with this energy, Libra? I do see like you're trying to regain stability. And it could be that your hopes are towards a King of Pentacles energy, someone more stable. And maybe you want to release a burden with them, or like I said, you're trying to aim for this type of person or be this yourself. But in the end, you feel like you're carrying a heavy burden, and it has to do with this person in the past that probably broke your heart, that you heard something about. I need 2 cards, please, for the Ten of Wands. 2 cards for the Ten of Wands. The Emperor. You're trying to release burdens from over-controlling situations and not having enough. You're just trying to release whatever this is with them. Because I do see your luck changing. But I still see you going through the motions of feeling like a heavy burden, whatever or whoever you were dealing with. But don't lose too much hope, because I do see like your life just going on to different things. Yeah, to make that choice to do so, that decision with the Two of Wands, to stay where you're at in this memory, or to move forward passionately. I see the Wheel of Fortune, like I said, Ace of Cups, but something, you're going to hear some news of an ending, okay? And I got to think twice about whether I put this out or not. I don't know if it's just for just a couple people or a group of people. But something's going to leave you shocked. Maybe it's not even something for someone you know personally, but it could be something that still kind of breaks your heart. Let's go to the love reading. I'm going to do a picker reading. You could pick a card if you're, compelled to do so for love. And I bring it all together in the end anyway. So I'm going to put 3 from the Angel Love cards for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3 cards. I'm still looking at these cards. It's kind of like, I don't want to put fear into anybody, but I'm thinking you're going to hear about someone from way back that something went down with them, and it's going to surprise you. It's going to surprise everybody. 3 cards from the Angel Answers. We need 3 cards for love for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And then I'll put 3 cards from the 8th House Tarot, the House of Secrets. We want to know something about love and passions. We go to the 8th House Tarot. 3 cards for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. New energies, positive energies, clarifying cards for love for Libra. So you can pick one, like I said, but I try to bring them all together anyway. I just feel compelled to do so, and sometimes they all relate, First section, romantic feelings. Someone you have romantic feelings with, and if you want to get a hold of them, if you're thinking about it, you can get a hold of them if you want to. There can be a peaceful resolution if you're wanting this, okay? And there you can regain control back in a romantic situation that you had with somebody. Maybe you were on a little bit on the outs that said, if you want to, you can reach out. There can be a resolution. Okay, someone to come in your life that is supposed to be in your life is worth waiting for. Maybe you got someone coming in. Get more information. I do feel like you may already know this person, but they are worth waiting for. Page of Water, you'll be hearing a message from this person that maybe you had your hopes on, But if you're wondering what they're doing or what they're thinking or what they're feeling, go ahead and send a message, or you may receive one very soon. Stay optimistic about your love life. A lot of you are down about it. Ask your angels if you're feeling a little down and out and don't know if it's going to come in. Ask your angels, and they will help guide you to your love life, to the person that you're supposed to be in love with. So stay optimistic. If you need to find who this is, ask your angels to help you find true love or the person that's supposed to be there. Okay? In the end, you are going to be happy with your love life. You're going to find someone that's happy if you ask your angels and let them guide you in your love. Okay? Now, I do see that you are dealing with somebody, and I don't know if it's this person, because I see this, maybe it is this person. Maybe they're ending something negative in their lives. Maybe they're ending all the heartbreak that they caused. Could be anything. But I also see where You can have a peaceful resolution with somebody that you are interested in. Maybe you got into it with them. Maybe they were controlling. Could be an Aries for some of you. But I do see someone taking control over a romantic situation and having a peaceful resolution, like I said. And this person that you should bring in, that you have romantic feelings for, it is worth doing. It is worth doing. If something could be amiss in your communications that may have caused a problem, but if you get more information, there will be a resolution, like I said, if messages are sent. So stay optimistic. And if you're unsure, ask the angels to guide you in a situation, whether you should do something or not do something. And when you do, you will be happy in the end. And that is your reading. And I'm going to let this go, Libra, and I will talk to you later. Bye.